Hello. I see one person who's here. Hey guys, my friends. I have no idea if we will have lots of people tonight or not. I know I have people from all over the world, but it's Labor Day weekend here in the States, and so that might have people out and about with family and having fun. And maybe by now people are shuffling in and coming home and resting. So we shall see what's going on. Oh, that's interesting. I just got an email that said I was live on YouTube. Hey guys! I've never had that happen before. So, what's everybody been up to this weekend? I must say, it has been a very productive week for me. And Virgo season seems to be treating my brain, hey guys, very well as far as motivation and ideas. And so I'm just curious if everybody else is full of ideas or felt like they've turned a corner or what's going on with everybody. Yes, no, or it hasn't hit you just yet. Oh, I'm going to go get my glass of water. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh. All right. Rough couple of days, no sleep, feeling yucky, better today. You know, I kind of had problems sleeping the last couple of nights myself, but it was due to noisy neighbors. So you see, today is Sunday, so hey, High Priestess. Friday night, about 2 o'clock in the morning, I live in an apartment complex, and I hear an engine revving, like rum, rum, in the middle of the night. And the first thing first it woke me up, and then they took off out of the neighborhood really, really fast. And the first thing I'm thinking is like, oh, somebody's pissed and somebody got in a fight, because that was not the kind of, that person was sending a message to whoever they had just walked out from. So that woke me up, had me up for like 2 hours in the middle of the night, to the point where I couldn't go back to sleep. Although it was very helpful because I was up working on a project at 4:30 in the morning, and my brain was like on fire with all these ideas. So I'm not sorry that happened, actually. And then so last night, I have a toddler that lives above me. He's, I think, 3, very, very cute. But man, that kid can scream sometimes. And I think he may have fallen. And I shouldn't be laughing because this is not funny. But I think he fell out of bed last night because I heard a thump. And then I heard that, wah! So of course, that woke me up. And so once again, I was up for a couple of hours in the middle of the night, and my brain's going 90 mile an hour. So I actually have had some really good ideas with all of this being awake in the middle of the night because of my noisy neighbors, which, I guess you got to work with what you've got. And so if my brain wants to do good things in the middle of the night, then I'm going to go with it and see what happens. So it is September 1st and Labor Day weekend in the States, which kind of for us technically here, I think it's kind of the last weekend of the summer. So although it rained like in the morning, it's sunshiny out now. So I have some cards. I have pulled out some different cards today. I can't remember what these are. I think these might be Kyle Gray cards. So let's just see let me think what word I'm going to have you guys type in. You know how I always do. I want you guys to type in the week ahead. Those words, the week ahead, or just week ahead. And I'm going to pull a card for everybody, and we'll just see what you can look forward to for this next week ahead for the first week of September. So M2 Lock got their fingers going first. So let's see what's coming up for the week ahead for M2 Lock. What's going on for M2 Lock next week? Let's see if it's good. I think these have all kinds of messages in them. I also got started on my own personal tarot deck last week. Downloaded a bunch of pictures. Okay, M2 Lock, this is your card. Acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. That's M2 Locks. So I started on my tarot deck, downloaded a bunch of pictures, tried to move them over to the program, and the resolution was too low. So then I changed the resolution on some of them, and it still said too low, and then I gave up for a while because I was like, dang it. So I'm going to have to do some more research on how to get my resolution up so I can do the pictures, but I'll figure it out because I have a dream to have my own tarot deck. And if anybody wants to buy it, I'll sell it. I'll order extras. And it's going to be the vibration ones. Mirror, mirror. Okay, so I just did M2 Lock. Jennifer Eve is next. So let's see what's going on for the week ahead for Jennifer. Whoa, you got two, and they flew out. So I'm going to read them both. Listen. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. I really, really like that message, even for myself. Okay, so next one, this is for Jennifer Eve still, because two flew out. What do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. That reminds me, when I get done doing these cards for the week ahead, somebody remind me, I want to talk about Regan Hillier. Okay, she's an Australian gal she teaches manifesting. She is young. The chick has got her shit going on. So Regan Hillier, just somebody remind me of that when I get done with these week ahead cards, okay? Hey, Vinny Long. Okay, so I did M2 Lock, Jennifer Eve, Coyote R. You are next. Let's see what's going on for the week ahead for Coyote R. Okay, let's see what's going on for Coyote R. What is going on for the week ahead for Coyote? It's okay, Gigi. We're just happy to hear you're here. Blue Butterfly is here. All of my old normal people is here tonight. My friends have joined me. It's like I love my Sunday night lives. All right, Coyote. Oh, all right, it fell. I'm gonna take it. Coyote. It says where's everybody at? Oh, I got lost here. Hang on. Coyote R. Okay. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you will return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Hey, hey, I totally agree with that. You know how I am. You want something in life to come in, you got to get your vibrations raised. That has been my epiphany over the last couple of weeks. And since that has been my ultimate goal every day, I think that's one of the reasons my brain is working for a change is I've got more energy, I feel good, I feel optimistic, and I'm not waking up like I feel like I have a hangover. And I would have never guessed that stopping drinking coffee and the sugar-free crap that I used to put in it was going to be one of the things that was going to help so much. All right, Vinny Long. Let's see what Vinny Long's week ahead is going to look like. What's going on with Vinny? Whoa, that one flew out. All right, this says opportunity to forgive. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Which reminds me, I did a little mini reading for someone, myself and someone else in my life, and 3 forgiveness cards came out. I mean, for the same reading, not on mine, the other person's. And I'm like, oh, hell, I think Spirit really is trying to say that person. And I think it's, well, I guess it could be he needs to forgive himself or he needs to forgive somebody else. I don't know if it's me he needs to forgive, but he needs to forgive somebody because 3 coming out in one little mini reading, that's pretty heavy duty. All right, so that was Vinny Long. Let's Pierrette. Let's see what the week ahead. Whoop, okay, there's yours. It says, fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated. Wait a minute. Let me read. Hang on. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. So if it's too late in the day to go out, because I want you to stay on the live, go out tomorrow. All right, that was Pierrette. Okay, let's see. High Priestess. Let's see what's going on for High Priestess next week. And that came out easy. Cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Hey, hey, I totally agree with that. I'm telling you guys, when I did that and I was like, oh my God, I have got to start eating more high vibrational foods and doing everything I can to raise my vibrations, it changed everything. I'm telling you here and now. High Priestess, that was yours. Jennifer Eve, oh wow. Hi, Mirror Mirror. Let's see. Good Dream. Hi, Jody and all. Okay, Mirror Mirror, the week ahead. Mirror Mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Does anybody else laugh when I say that, or is it just me? All right, Mirror Mirror. Let's see what's going on with Mirror Mirror. What's going on for the week ahead? I think I'm going to start doing these cards every week. I like these, pulling these first. Like it, like it. Okay, this one is Mirror Mirror, Shower of Abundance. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you'll allow it. Okay, that was Mirror Mirror. Blue Butterfly. Oh, 2 fell out. I'm going to take them. Life Purpose. Oh, some of these are hard to read. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. The next one is there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flowers effortlessly to and through you. I like these cards a lot. All right, that was Blue Butterfly. GG. Let's see. Okay, hopefully, all right, yeah. Everybody, if you're new, type in the word the week ahead. If you haven't yet, I'm going down and I'm just looking at the words the week ahead. So I just did Blue Butterfly. ATS, this one is yours. The week ahead. ATS. Hey, Laura. Okay, ATS. Whoa. 2. Go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. And then another one flew out, entrepreneur. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. That is so my card too. I am not meant to work for other people. I have a feeling Gigi's the same way. All right, so yay. New folks type in. Okay, I'm looking for. Okay, Laura H. This is yours, Laura H. This is what's going on for the week ahead. I'm trying to pull one card. Sometimes 2 are popping out. So let's see what's going on for the week ahead. These are all nice, positive things, and this seems to be about abundance and manifestation, which luckily I plan on talking about tonight in more detail. Wait, Laura. This is I'm like forgot who I was doing. Laura H. Sometimes I forget. I feel like this one wants to come out. Change in direction. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so allow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. That was Laura H. Gigi is up next. Yes, Gigi, that's a lot of forgiving. All right, Gigi, you're up. Let's see what is going on with Gigi for the week ahead. What's going on with Gigi? Whoa, that one wanted to come out. Gigi, child, you care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. That was Gigi. Okay. Let's see. Chantal Meeks. Okay, the week ahead. Let's see what's going on with Chantal. That one flew out. Innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. That was Chantal. Okay, so got it. Those goes my coffee. Okay, point taken. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, if you want things to happen, you have to raise your vibrations and think of anything that you put in your body as holding your vibrations down to the ground to keep you from flying, which is what your divine purpose is, really. I mean, literally, when I figured that out, it was like, oh my God. I always say it too. Haha. I laugh too. Sounds great. Beautiful. Thank you, Jody. Thank you, Jody. I'm accepting that one too. Okay. Woo. Beautiful messages. Thank you. You're welcome. So much inner child healing. Oh, Mary knew. My babies and have one more time with them. Nice. Mary knew babies are okay. GG. Yes, Mary. Mary, type in the. Okay. Mary, even though you haven't typed in the week ahead, I'm getting ready to do yours because I know it's coming. Right? Unless for some, I mean, it went down, I had 14 people and it dropped down to 9, so that's not a good sign. I'm going to do Mary, yes, Mary New, here you are. I'm going to do yours. Week ahead, this is what's going on in the week ahead. All right, what's going on for Mary New in the week ahead? Raising vibrations, that's right, that's what I do. That's my job. Whoop, on the floor. Mary New. Assertiveness. This situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested, yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness. With the other people involved, we will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving your strength and guiding your words. Okay. Okay, do I have everybody? Did I do everybody's week ahead card? If I didn't, speak now or forever hold your peace, because I'm moving on to the next section. Okay. So I want to talk about Regan Hillier for a moment. This is, can you see her? That's her. First time I saw her was on Mind Valley. And where's everybody going? Like, is the connection bad or something? Because the numbers are going. The first time I saw her was on Mind Valley, and she was talking about manifesting. And she had a meditation, and she was doing all this stuff, and she was talking about frequency. Hey, Rainbow. She was talking about frequency, and all of a sudden it kind of made sense to me. So anyway, she popped up with a sponsored ad or something, and I bought it. It was a recording and a journaling thing because I feel like she has kind of figured out some stuff. And so one of the things that she said, I'm trying to think, is it in the journaling or if it was on the video or not? It wasn't a video, it was just a recording. This is the first time I think I've ever heard this in all the times that I have studied law of attraction and manifesting and stuff, where she said, she's always like, go deeper, go deeper, go deeper. So she's like, write out your list of everything that you would like to have happen. And then she goes, and then in the next question, she goes, now imagine that list that you just made out is already done and happened. What's your next thing you're working on? And you shove that to the side because it's already done and coming, and you're working, and then you're like visualizing the next. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense, because if you put this group of stuff that you're wanting to have happen kind of to the side, then you don't have like attachment to it. And that seems to be the key to manifesting is not having attachment to it and just letting the universe bring it to you however they see fit. So then you're like working on the next one. So anyway, that was the first time I've ever really heard anybody say anything like that. And I thought that was a very good idea. So I have been going deep with some of her, going deep with her journaling and figuring out what's blocking me and stuff. And I think that's one of the reasons I feel so motivated today, is because I feel like I've gotten some good guidance for a change on making things happen. But I also feel like maybe it's because I kind of had some epiphanies, and I've gotten a lot of that doubt and fear out of my way with all the other work. Yes, exactly. Getting a lot of the work out of the way over the last year, the guilt, the shame, the abandonment issues, the self-worth crap. and the fears and feeling like it's not, that we're not good enough. And that, like that stops a lot of us. So I'm kind of excited about this stuff that we're doing. Rainbow Low, or Rainbow Low, Rainbow Love, even though you we already did this, I did a bunch of cards for like what to look forward to for the next week. So this is going to be Rainbow Love, since there's just one person here that hasn't gotten that. So yeah, Regan Hillier is like in her 20s, and she was going to school to be an architect. Hang on a second. Let me get this out, and then I'll go back to her. I can't get any cards out. There we go. New partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. That would also mean you're vibrating on the same level. Okay, so that is yours. So there was something else what I was going to talk about. Oh, so in this Mind Valley, it came out 8 months ago. So she has long hair, and then she has like it's shaved on one side. I'm like, okay, that's strange. Did she have like a brain tumor or something, or did she do that on purpose? And so anyway, when I watched her the first time, I was very distracted by the outfit she had on, because it's very slinky and very sexy. But when you watch her, it's like you're like going, she's got it going on. I can tell. She knows she's got it going on. She's very confident. And she was talking about she was going to school to be an architect. And okay. And she's from Australia. So she's sitting in this architect class, and the architect teacher, or one of the teachers, said, I want everybody to envision your life in 20 years. And she goes, when I envisioned what my life was going to be in 20 years, it scared the shit out of me. And I took off out of that class. And then I called my dad and said, Dad, I can't do this. I can't be an architect. This isn't going to work for me. And so she said at one time she was like $100,000 in debt from doing personal growth stuff. And she got invited to some big event, and she's like, I'm just going to go around and ask them how they did this. How did they accomplish this? And she walked around and asked all of them, and she goes, and they all had a different story. They all got successful in a different way. And she goes, so that wasn't any help. And then she goes, but I noticed one thing. She's like, they all walked the same, and they all stood the same, and they all held their head the same. So I decided to start doing that. And so anyway, I can't remember what else she said, but I highly suggest looking her up, even if you just watch that. It was like an hour and a half video, and then there's like a meditation where you go, she takes you back to like your inner child and does some work with that, and then she takes you forward and pulls in like the frequency and stuff. And so I mean, it was kind of the whole time I was watching her, this was the feeling I had, was she felt like somebody who had come here from another planet to teach people how to manifest. I mean, that was just this feeling that I got, was she came in because she started young. I mean, somewhere I think I read she's like 28 or 29. She looks older than that. I think it's all the makeup she wears. But I was like, or maybe she just, the presence she has. I don't know any 28 or 29-year-old people that act that confident. I mean, I would have guessed she was 40, but maybe it's more of the way she acts, not as much as how she looks. And if I saw her in a different situation, I might think she was younger. Plus her partner looks like he's like about 40 too. So anyhow, Regan, it's R-E-G-A-N, here, R-E-G-A-N, or Reagan, as we pronounce it in the States, Hillyer, Regan Hillier. And so, yeah, I've been listening to all those podcasts and everything this week about starting your morning on a better note, and except when I'm up for 2 hours in the middle of the night because my neighbors are noisy. I slept in this morning and I was like, screw it, I'm not going to feel bad about it. Can you pick up on my hybrid alien babies? I have no clue about anything like that. Sorry. Let me see. Do I have any cards here? I'm looking at my cards to see if I have any cards. I feel like let me pull let me see if there's anything that comes out here. I don't know. These are like love cards, but let's see if anything comes out of here for your, what'd you call them, hybrid alien babies. I checked. It said yes, right? Follow her. Check her out. That chick knows her shit. I'm telling you. As someone who has studied the law of attraction and manifesting, which I'm talking about me for years, 15 years plus, she came at it from a different perspective. That's why I'm like, she knows more than all of these people that did The Secret or whatever. And it isn't just about your thoughts. It's way more than about thinking it and thinking it into existence. It's more about your vibrations and bringing it into your vibrational plane. So she's on to something that a lot of people are not. Okay, Mary New, this is what I'm trying to see. Let's see if anything comes out. I'm looking for 2 cards to come out to see if that tells us anything. I have no idea if it will or not. Aaron Doherty every day on here. He's similar to those ideas. Okay, I know who Aaron Doherty is. I don't subscribe to him. I did last spring for a little while, and then I think I go off on rabbit trails all the time. So I'm like, one idea. Yes, it's about feeling what you want, not just thinking it. And a lot of people are like going, think and it'll happen. I'm like, no, because if that was the case, I would have had a lot of other stuff in my life. It doesn't have anything to do with that. And the other thing that most people don't talk about is you have got to get your blocks out of the way, and anything that makes you think that that is not something that you can accomplish. She talks about doing 7 figures, and I'm like going, right now, that does not feel like a reality to me. For me personally. 5 years? Maybe it will be. Let's see. Okay. These are the 2 cards. You're also looking for a boyfriend. Mary New, you need to hire me as your coach. I can teach you a lot of stuff, girlfriend. All right. This is what your cards came out about your babies. The garden. First, like they're nature babies. And yin and yang. And they're very well balanced. That's all I'm getting. I do not know if that means anything to you, but they're here to help with the earth, cleaning up the earth. Sorry, somebody knocked at the door. My Amazon orders here. Scared me. Thank you. So that's what I'm getting from that. They are here to help with nature and the earth, and probably the cleanup of the earth. And the yin and yang part is they are going to come in very, very well balanced. They're feminine. Hang on a second. Hang on. Thank you. Dang. I'm like, usually they just leave it at the door, and she kept banging on the door. I'm like, shit. I'm like, in the middle of something here. Okay, the knock was a sign. Okay, ha ha ha. My alien babies came over. Yeah, someone is at the door. I'm like, a lot of times they don't even knock at the door. Yeah, so there you go. apparently I was right about that. That was your confirmation. So, there you have it. All right, let's. I'm gonna do. Somebody else throw out another question for everybody, for the collective on the live right now. We did the week ahead. I found this helpful for me when I did my little mini reading. I said, what could be sticking points for me? And perfection came in, and insecurities and stuff. And so as I've started coming up with these big ideas, I keep thinking about that, is like, don't get caught up on the perfection of making sure my thing is perfect. Because it can be adjusted later, because a lot of people can get hung up on not doing anything because they're like, it's got to be perfect before the world sees it. And so how about had a realization the other day that my A-type personality is not about me, but from trying to measure up to my parents' expectations as a child. What can we focus on to raise? Okay, disclosures are big. Yeah. I don't do disclosure or big world events. Although I will tell you this, Mary, I watch a gal named Amanda Ellis. Amanda Ellis. It's Ellis. Redheaded gal from England. She channels Metatron, Archangel Metatron, and she did a thing on money today. I would suggest going to watch her, because she is way more, that might make sense to you. I will not go out of my expertise. Okay, let's do the focus on, oh, hang on a second. I got to get my cards. What we can focus on. Hello. Up close and personal. Okay, so Indigo Angel. Never heard of that one either. All right, just type in the word vibrations. Everybody who's on the channel right now, type in the word vibrations. I'll go through and we'll see what you need to do to raise your vibrations for this next week. Because hopefully, as we do these from week to week, especially those that you continue to come back, hopefully you're working on some of those things that's your spirit guides are telling you to be working on. Because if you're not, then shame on you. You're not paying attention to your spirit guides, and they're going to keep pestering you, or the same cards are going to keep coming out. So, all right. So Rainbow Love is the first one. So let's see what Rainbow Love needs to do to raise her, I assume that's your vibrations. Rainbow Love. Let's see. I don't think you've been on my channel before, have you? You haven't seen me do my vibration cards. I'm waiting. This is gonna be bad. I'm waiting for someone to type in the word vibrator sometime. Oh, Lord. I have a dirty mind sometimes. And then you guys are all supposed to say, that's why we love you. Okay. Rainbow Love. Okay, there. Yes. Rainbow is a she. And when I make my own cards, they're not going to be this big. They're going to be easier to shuffle. I'm just going to do like regular size tarot deck. But that is on my list. Yeah, Gigi, were you here when I was talking about that? That I've started my tarot deck? Dang, man, these aren't wanting to come out tonight. Hello? All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pick out. Sometimes this works too. I want this one, and I want this one, and this one. So this one is Rainbow Love. You need more energy to raise your vibrations, physical energy. So usually that starts with more sleep and better food. And if anybody has any other ideas, then write it down. Self-worth. You need to raise your self-worth or feel better about yourself. That will raise your vibrations. Be like Regan Hillier. I bet she doesn't have any self-worth issues. And appreciation. So that is for Rainbow Love. Okay, so let's see. Laura H., you're next. All right, Laura H., you're next. Independence. That's one card that just flew out. Laura H., independence. What are you not? I'm curious. I mean, you can tell us or not tell us. I'm curious, what are you dependent upon? Do you have another person that you're dependent upon that you need to get away from? Music would raise your vibrations. I was listening to some of my, oh, there's the third one. Boundaries. So that is Laura H. Those are your 3 words. Mirror, mirror, you're up next. Okay, let's see what Mirror, mirror has to say. One on the floor. Peace. First one. Get a couple more. There's one flying. Oh, there's the other one. You need some love and some happiness. Happiness, love, and peace is what Mirror, mirror needs. High Priestess is next. I hate how this camera shakes around all the time, but I can't help it. It just does. High Priestess, this one's yours. Vibrations. Let's see what you need to do, girl. There's one. Oh, there we go. High Priestess, you need to go buy you some flowers and have, sounds like you need to have some fun and play. You got the sex card. Is that possible? Like a bunch of us are celibate on this channel, I think. Jennifer E., vibrations. Although you know you could use a vibrator. We've already talked about that. Jennifer Eve, you're up next. Let's see what your vibrations need to, what you need to do to raise your vibrations. You need some purpose besides taking care of your parents. Compassion. Thank you for the likes. 10, just a second ago said 1010. That's my birthday. And some optimism. Jennifer Eve, that was yours. All right, M2 Lock, you're up next. Wow, that one flew out in a hurry. Let's see what M2 Locks. There's 2. There. Whoop, you got 4. You need some optimism. You need some charisma. I question whether I'm going to leave that card in there because I'm like, how do you get charisma? I'm iffy on that one. Integrity and some magic. Those 4 items would help raise your vibrations. So that was M2 Lock. Vinny Long, you're up next. Let's see what is up. Whoa, that one went flying on the floor. That one wants to come out. Oh, God. One more. Let's get one more for Vinny. Hello. all for joining me on this live. Feel free to leave a donation if you so desire. One of these days, I'm just going to start charging to do like little mini readings. If I could figure out how to do that, like 3-5 cards pulls for $10 or something. All right, Vinny, this is yours. Bliss, gratitude, and focused intention. That is Vinny Long. This is what you need to do to raise your vibrations. Purette. One out. One flew out. Let's see. 2 flew out. Technically, you got 5. And since I don't know which one, the 3 flew out at the same time. Hope, energy, quiet, balance, and water. That's Purette. And I think I'll take a drink. All right, let's do Gigi next. Let's see. Gigi, what do you need to do to raise your vibrations? I feel like Gigi's vibrations are generally pretty high. Am I right or wrong? One flew out. 2 and 3. Honesty, self-esteem, and some passion. I'm not sure if that matches up with what I think, but you'll have to let me know. That's Gigi's. All right, Mary New, you're up next with vibration cards. Let's see what's going on. Mary New, what do you need to do to raise your vibrations? I'm also thinking one of these days, whoops, Mary New. Yeah, these are yours. Mary New. Self-esteem, authenticity. Are you wearing a mask somewhere and some new clothes would raise your vibrations? Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Could be just a new pair of underwear or a new bra or a new shirt. Everybody feels better with new clothes on. Chantal Meeks, what vibration cards do you need to work on? What do you, whoa, there went one. Friends, that says you need some friends, new friends. You either need new friends or more friends. Or maybe you need to get rid of some friends who might be lowering your vibrations. Because if you have anybody in your life that you feel worse after you meet with them, that's a sign. That should be telling you something right there. Shit, I keep throwing them on the freaking floor. All right, high vibrational foods. Who's this for? Chantal, right? Yes. Friends, high vibrational foods, and passion. Rainbow love. Oh, yes, yes. Star One. Hello, Star One. All right, let's see. I'm going to get myself caught up here. Yes, I do not recognize your name, Star One, so welcome. All right, Star One. There's one card that flew out. If this is your first time, my channel is all about raising the vibrations of the earth. So everything that I do and focus on generally has to do with things that will do that. If it's helping erase negative emotions, that's part of what I do. Adding things into your life that will raise your vibrations, because you cannot manifest the things that you desire when you are down in the dumps. You just got 5 cards. welcome to the channel. So apparently God has something to say. You need some more joy in your life and some more knowledge. I feel like if it says knowledge, there is something about this knowledge that they want you to learn that you need to be sharing. I do not know why I need to say that. Meditation, some peace, and some energy. So, since this is your first time on the channel, I also talk a lot about how I just recently changed all of my eating habits, and it like has changed a lot of my manifesting power, my energy, my mental capacity in order to believe that I can do the things that I want to do. And that was after spending a month half-ass in bed, sometimes crying. So it was like, oh my God, what the hell is wrong with me? All right, that was star one. Okay, haha. Let me catch up here. Ha ha ha. Okay, that must have been the comment about the vibrator. Uh-oh. Star one vibrations. Oh, hang on. Hi, Star. I did, Gigi. No, I missed last week. Oh, you did, Star. Sorry, love. Gigi's at the beginning of this. Yes. Yes, more sleep. It's fine. Oh, yeah, I was late as usual. I'll rewatch. Thank you. High Priestess. Did she say a tarot deck or oracle deck? Oracle deck. Yeah, it'll be these words or similar to these words with pictures. Fabulous pictures that will also raise your vibrations. Oh, my nose itches. Yes, sort of. My ex. Laugh out loud. Ha ha ha. Uh-oh, vibrations. Oh, Skittles. Sweet. Okay. Oh, so at least you have somebody that needs to bring you flowers, huh? Okay. This is Skittles or sweet. This is what you need to do to raise your vibrations. Good Lord. That energy card's coming out a lot, people. Fresh air. You need some energy. Physical energy will raise your vibrations, will raise your mood, will raise your frequency. That allows all of the stuff that you want to come in to come in. I'm going to do one more for Skittles or sweet and happiness. Are you in a bad state of mind right now? Skittles or sweet? Blue butterfly's back. Okay, so her tarot deck, but problems with resolution. At Gigi, her tarot deck, but problems with resolution. Yes. Do you have communication, Jody? Maybe change that for charisma. No, that's a good idea. Somebody remind me of that after. Yeah, because I don't like that charisma card. I need to take it out. I almost dumped it in the trash the other day. Something tells me that word. I mean, that you can't do any. You either have charisma or you don't. So I guess I just need to get rid of that card. Okay, thanks. Sorry I missed it, but thanks next time. The donation button does not work in my region. Oh, bummer. Thank you. I've hit it so it works in New York. Where are you again, M2 Lock? Thanks, High Priestess. Vibrations. Oops, I have to go. Blue butterfly was back. She was back and then she's gone. Yeah, it does with something specific. I know what it's telling me. Oh, okay, good. I live in the Caribbean. Oh, okay. Blue butterfly, watch it back later. Haha, true. Don't forget to leave a like, everyone. Thank you. Okay, that's great. Interesting. What drew me to your channel was the vibrant colors of your clothes and background and your glasses, working on the real, positive, authentic friends. Thank you very much. She shines so much light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, and thank you. Passion. Woohoo. Need people around that match my good vibrations and passion. Bring it on. Magician manifesting the vibes. All right. Okay. So 11/11 on my thing. I was just getting ready to say, I did a video in the middle of the week. Some of you may have watched it. Some of you may have not. It was about it was about home frequency in this frequency book, the Penny Pierce book that I was reading. So I didn't mention this. I started the video, and if you've watched many of my videos, I always have to close my eyes because if I'm doing like thinking or channeling or whatever, I cannot like look at myself in the camera and think. It just is like it just doesn't work. So half the time I close my eyes to tell my stories. So I do the first video and I open my eyes and my phone has a thing on it that says it needs to do a download, a software download. And I'm like, dang it. 2 minutes in, it stopped recording the whole video that I did about when I was in college and my throat closed up and everything. And I was like, well, shit. So I'm like, I'm going to try this one more time. And if it doesn't work, then I'm just going to assume this is not meant to be. So I go in it the second time, and the second one I go through, and since I don't like read from a script, whatever comes out, comes out. And so I'm talking about like home frequency and like how to go to home frequency if you're having a panic attack or something like that, and how I've used that a handful of times over the years. And all of a sudden I was talking about when I had, and some of you know what I'm talking about, when I got that big download back in March where I was deaf in my right ear most of the day and I felt like my head was in a big tin can. And I called my divine masculine because I was freaking out so bad, and he calmed me down. And I'm doing this video, and all of a sudden I'm like going, oh my God, he's my home frequency. That makes so much sense. And then it also occurred, that's why he calls me, or when he sends me a message, when he does, is because he's out of home frequency and he's trying to get back into balance. So for those of you who are twins, if that makes sense, when you guys reach out to each other, it's because the other if the other person reaches out to you, it's because they're out of whack and you bring them into home frequency, and vice versa. You probably may reach out to them if you're not in a good place a lot of times in the past. As you develop on this journey and get better, that's not as much of an issue. But so anyhow, that was interesting how I was like, oh my God, he's my home frequency. So, all right, let's see what we got next. Everybody got really quiet. I'm going to pull, you know what? I'm going to pull one of these first cards that I did for me. I want to see what I can what do they have to say to me for the next week? High Priestess, usually you remind me of that. Yes. I got it. Told him that. Oh, 2 flew out for me. Way and hang on a second. Oh, God. All right, this is what it says for me. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions, so we patiently await your request. Actually, a couple of days I did ask them for help. So that does mean something specific to me. And the second one is notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you are loved and never alone. So that's what those cards were for me. Let's see what I need to do this week to raise my vibrations. That one flew out. I'm not ready for that one. Can I have a card for the week ahead? Yes. Let me pull mine here real quick. Okay. There's 3 that just flew out. These are mine. Confidence, respect, and compassion. Those were mine. Okay, Skittles are sweet. And it's back to 1111. You got 2. Skittles are sweet. Says the ocean, the deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself digging into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. What do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. You might want to go back to the beginning of this because there's a section in here that's talking about manifesting and what to do to manifest and how to manifest. And I know in my life that part of the reasons I haven't manifested some of the stuff that I want is because I don't know what I'm trying to manifest. I'm not clear. I think I am now. I'm gotten more clear over this last weekend working with this Regan Hillier stuff. Clear on what I want to do. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, see, there you go. They just agreed with you. So yes, that if you're trying to get something in and I guess there's three things. If you're trying to make something happen, there's probably, and it's not coming, three things are blocked. There are three things going on. You've got blocks that believe you cannot do it. You're not clear on what you're trying to accomplish, and your vibrations are out of whack. So I feel like those are like the three main things. If you can get your vibrations raised, and that means that if you're having those up and down bad days, that you've got to get those bad days up. Otherwise, whatever you're trying to manifest, you're probably not going to have the energy to do. And if there's anything that feels like, hey, Champagne, I would love guidance cards to say yes. So think about what could be blocking you. Like, are you afraid of, I'm like, paying taxes? Oh my God, if I make $1 million, I got to pay more taxes. Champagne, this one is yours. You got the ocean card too. I just did an ocean card. And it's getting dark in here, so it's harder to see these. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. I'm going to do let me see how much battery. Oh, I'm at 50%. Okay. I forgot I didn't have my thing charged at 100% when I started, and so it's doing good. And we're at 1 hour and 2 minutes. So I'm going to do like sticking points. Which one am I doing, you 4-star one? I'm lost. What cards am I pulling for you? I can't remember what I've done and what I haven't done. Week. Oh, okay, week ahead. When people pop in the middle, and I'm like, I can't remember what I did and what I didn't do. Okay, gotcha. Week ahead. Okay, this is star one's week ahead. And there it is. New partner. Okay. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Yes, Skittles are sweet. Got to get your energy up, and I worry too much, need to relax. Yeah. Worry. Okay, think about this. Worry lowers your vibrations. So anytime you're worried, it's almost like you're doing exactly what the universe does not want you to do. It's like, let's say, like if you need to have your vibrations at this level in order to bring in whatever you want, and you're worried and your vibrations go down, 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 down. So if that's happening, it's like you're getting farther away from the manifestation. So that's why it's like, do whatever you can to keep that worry from happening. Journal. I mean, journal until, until you get out of your system all the things that you're worried about and the worst case scenario, because usually that's what it is like we have this, and I'll be honest, when I get worried, this is what I've noticed is when I am worried the most is because I don't have a plan. When I don't have a plan and when I don't see a way out of whatever it is, I get really freaked out. And I'll go through kind of a mess for a couple of days or maybe not even that long. And then, and then if I can just get my head to shut the hell up, then I can relax, and then my brain can come in, and my creativity, my curiosity, and my motivation will come back in, and then I can start getting some ideas. Because I feel like when you don't have ideas of how to get through whatever's going on, that's when your brain wants to, what's your ego going, oh my God, you're going to fail. Oh my God, you're going to lose your house. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And that ego chatter is like the death of manifestation. So keeping that ego chatter under lock, I mean like locked down, is really super important. All right, let's see what yes, I need a plan and then follow. Okay. So I one of the things that I'm getting ready to roll out is some sort of, this is one of the things that being awake in the middle of the night the last 2 nights has accomplished. And I want to tell you guys about something, maybe a potential book that might be coming down the road. It was in 2014 that I started doing questions like I started doing questions on Sunday evenings on Craigslist. And I put them on the dating sites, put them on the dating section of Craigslist. I don't even think we can do that anymore. I think they've changed the whole thing. And I would title it Question of the Day. And I would ask all these questions to the guys like, what's your most romantic dream date? What's most annoying to you about women? How old were you when you had your first kiss? Blah, 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 blah. I think I did probably 15 questions. And then literally they would just bombard me with their responses. And I would spend 3 hours at a time on the computer. Basically, all I could get done going was, thank you for your response. Thank you for your response. Thank you for your response. I mean, the answers to the questions just came pouring in. Then I started doing a blog, and I don't know why I would have ever done this, but apparently I know why I did it. I thought I just removed it from public site, but apparently I deleted all of the stuff that I did for the blog. But I still have all of the emails from the guys that answered all of these questions about, because I was trying to get into the mind of men to understand them. And so that might be something that I bring out in a book form sometime. My friend Claudine, who's married, even told me, she's like, I wouldn't put that very far on the back burner. She goes, I think a lot of people would find value in that. And I agree with her, because I found a lot of value in it. And the reason that I did it on Craigslist was because I did not want to see their pictures. I didn't want to know what they looked like. I was trying to, one, get some questions answered. I was killing time. I'm a researcher like Brene Brown. I research stuff, and then I take the data and I did stuff with the data. And I think I might work on that. So stay tuned. But I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, so that was, yeah, I started to say about the coaching. So anyway, when I was up in the middle of the night looking online to see if I could dig up that blog on the Craigslist Chronicles, I found I have like tons and tons of classes that I have done. I used to have I had a thing called the Soulmate Detective. 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago, where I taught singles how to meet their perfect match. And my first class, I had 3 people, and 2 of the 3 people found somebody and got married relatively quick thereafter. So my stuff does work. And the other one ended up getting cancer. And so her life kind of blew up. And that's probably why she never got married, is because her life took a different path. You are the one that's going to be famous. I got first dibs on the interview. Woohoo! That's right. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm going to be famous. I've always thought I was a legend in my own mind. Look at you, Jody. So many cool things I learned about you. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's one of the things that I've been working on over the last week or so was I started, and it's because I was like listening to these podcasts on creativity, and they're giving me like all of these ideas. It's like I ran out of things to watch on YouTube that I wasn't getting any benefit from. And I stumbled on all of these like very inspirational podcasts as I was out walking and stuff. And they have just given me some of the best ideas. And it's like all of this stuff's like going, I have a ton of information in my head and on my computer. So I'm going to start rolling that out in some way, shape, or form, whether it's like a class and a coaching session, like you do the class, and then we have a hour coaching session or something like that afterwards. Because that's really what I like to do. I mean, I like to help people live happier, healthier lives. And I've got the knowledge and I've got all of the stuff. I just need to organize it and put some sort of link so everybody can pay for it. So I'm working on that. So there's lots of stuff that will be coming out on my end. But so this Virgo season has already been very helpful for, I'm getting my feminine and masculine energy balanced, because my masculine energy has been healing the last, my masculine energy took a break the last couple of years because he was wore out. I mean, frankly, like I said, I worked 2 and 3 jobs most of my adult life from the minute I got out of high school. And after my dad died, it allowed me not to do that. So my masculine energy took a break. My masculine energy took a break for so long, I was starting to get freaked out. Like, what the hell? You need to get your ass back in gear. And so now my masculine energy apparently has revived himself inside of me. And he's like ready to start doing some work and bringing some of this stuff out into the world. So it is. Oh, trust me, High Priestess, let me tell you. I back in 2000, see, and this is also something I've kind of discovered. Hello, happily ever after. Hang on, I'm in the middle of a story. 2004, 5, or 6 or something like that. I don't even remember what year it was. I had a whole book that I was writing. And I mean, it was more for fun. I did it on my downtime when I was sitting at the office, when I should have been lead generating when I was selling real estate. Obviously, that was no wonder I had problems in real estate. But one day it just disappeared. I mean, I must have deleted it on accident. I don't know what happened to it. I didn't crash my computer. It just literally was like gone. And so when I started anything that I have done that I want to make sure I don't lose, I have an external hard drive, and then I will also download it and email it to myself. So every time I would update it, especially this one on the twin flame story that is about ready to get rolled out, because I've far enough to the end that I could publish it right now and have it go out where it's at. So yeah, and like anything that's super important, that taught me a really good lesson last time. I will not lose anything of importance ever again. So I've got stuff in 2 and 3 places. All right. Yes, lots of cool stuff brewing. Yes, it is. Do you think I will meet my twin flame? Mary New, I think if you have a twin flame, you probably would have already met him. And if I were you, I would not wish to have a twin flame because the hell that you go through with a twin flame is a freaking nightmare. And I mean, the best thing out of it is the spiritual growth and becoming the person that you're supposed to become. But when you're in the middle of it, let me tell you what, you cannot get much done because you're spending half of the time bawling your head off. It's miserable. I have other twin flames on here. So happily ever after. I am gonna pull a card for you for the week ahead. You missed that, but welcome. I don't believe I know your name, so I think you must be new. So let's see what you can look forward to for the week ahead. I also do a lot of stuff on raising your vibrations, and I'll pull a couple cards for that for you. It was like a tornado coming through. Yeah. I'm like, God, but you know what? As I have written all of that stuff out, I'm like reading it and I'm like going, this is it's a really fascinating story. And when you see all the ups and downs and all the synchronicities and all the stuff that spirit brought in that kept me pushing forward, I'm like, this has got to get made. This has got to get out to some, there are people out there that will want to see it. I'm just going to say that. Hell, it could be made into a movie someday. Because surely I didn't go through all that hell for nothing. Happily ever after. If I can get, there we go. This says, oh, you got to cleanse and detoxify too. It's getting dark in here. Oh, God. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. That is your week ahead card. So detoxify. I can totally say that detoxifying made all the difference in my life. 3 weeks ago, my vibrations were down. I was having I was like, I can't move anything forward. I have a light back here. I need to move it over here. I don't have an overhead light. That's the problem. Although I could probably turn on the kitchen lights. Well, I'm done with these cards for the most part. So let's move on to, I want to see, let's look at things that could, I like to call them sticking points. Anything that we need to be aware of. So what word do I want to put? Let's just say, type in sticking points for me, everybody, and I'll pull a sticking point card. These are things that could trip you up next week. That could slow down your flow. That you might, that could cause some emotional, emotional whatever. Happily ever after. Okay. Wisdom. This makes me think, what I feel is I feel like I want to go, you're going to meet an older person that is going to give you some very, very good advice, and you should take that and run and listen to it. That is what I feel like that is saying. Laura H., you're up next. Sticking points. Oh, you got 2. You're going to be recovering from something. What are you going to be recovering from? I don't know. Let me think about that. Joy. So joy is good. So if you're recovering from something, it feels like physical. If you do detox, I don't know if you were one of the detox people, but you might be recovering from toxic load of some kind. So you might be recovering from like a headache or something if you decide to take something or remove something negative out of your life. Let's do Jennifer Eve. Let's see what your sticking points are. There's yours. Acceptance. That could come in two different ways. That could be accepting yourself or accepting something, a gift from somebody else. Someone else could be trying to do something nice for you, and you're like, no, that's okay. And you need to accept it and just say thank you. Jennifer Eve. Okay, High Priestess, this is yours. What is your sticking point for the week? What do you need to look out for? Oops. Well, when the abundance card comes up as a sticking point, that means you're blocking your abundance. So think about what you could be blocking. What emotion might be in your body that's lowering your vibrations, that's stopping that abundance from coming in? Or what action, is there anything in the world that you need to do and get out of the way that maybe makes you worry, that needs to get removed? The one thing that I need to work on is I have some taxes I need to get done. And so I sent off today to get a TurboTax thing, because that's one of the things that I feel like could be blocking my abundance. So if there's anything like that, keep that in mind. Okay. So that was High Priestess. Mirror, you're up next. Let's see. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, no, we're okay. I just had the data warning pop up, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have my Wi-Fi on. I'm not on Wi-Fi. I have unlimited on my phone data. So, now I forgot. Who am I doing? Crap. I forgot who I'm doing. Who's the next one I was getting ready to do? Okay, I must have did High Priestess. So Mirror is next. Sorry, guys. So I have like things popping up on my phone tonight that is like unusual. It's like throwing me off. Mirror, these are your sticking points. I'm getting distracted. Bittersweet. Oh gosh, what is this? I feel like this is a potential thing of where you might be saying goodbye to a friend that maybe is no longer somebody that you should have around. It's a bittersweet thing. It's kind of one of those, they're not good for you. Maybe they're dragging you down and you're kind of like, you know what, I just need to kind of like back off from this person. Or they do the same to you. You guys aren't in the same vibration anymore. That's what I'm feeling is like, so it's kind of a bittersweet. You're like, oh, and you know it's the right thing to do, but it's going to make you sad because that person isn't going to be in your life as much. All right, M2 lock. This one is yours. Well, that was fast. Perseverance. So this makes me think that you might be wanting to give up in the middle on something that you just need to keep on going. Okay, so this is Pierrette. Let's see what you need to keep an eye out for this next following week. Let's see what you need to keep an eye out for. Whoa, Pierrette. Perfection. So if you're working on something, do not stop yourself from finishing the deed or the deal or the project because of going, it's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect because you're worried about what other people are going to say about it. Nobody else is going to be as picky about it as you are. And even if they are judgmental, screw them. That's their character flaw, not yours. All right, Chantel, here is what your sticking point could be. Dissipating. Let me think. What is that? How's that a sticking point? Motivation. There's some kind of motivation that you're losing motivation on some sort of a project. Is there a project that you might be working on that you're kind of losing motivation on? And it's kind of like you're just not as excited and joyous or whatever, or a book, like an interest in a book or a subject or something that could be dissipating, or even your job, possibly. Something's coming up. You're getting bored with something. Okay, this is Rainbow Love. Let's see what Rainbows is. Let's see. Well, a couple of issues lately. Oh, good. Love it when you guys tell me things resonate. All right, this is Rainbows. Mysticism. Let me think about that. If this is a sticking point, this feels like it's, okay, this is what it feels like. It feels like you are going to get a sign from the universe. Mysticism doesn't have any proof. So it feels like you're going to get a sign from the universe and you're not going to believe it, or you're going to miss it because you weren't paying attention. So be on the lookout. And if something goes kind of, don't make them smack you upside of the head. Just be more aware of maybe some signs coming in from the universe. Birds, feathers, numbers. They like to use songs. They also like to make, they made my fire alarm go off in the middle of the night one time. They do all kinds of weird things when they're trying to get your attention. So, all right, Gigi, let's see what you need to keep an eye out for this coming week. Insecurity. Star one. All right, let's see what. I got cards. I got a lot of cards popping out for star one. Whoa, that one really flew out. Okay, gossip. Now, I had to look up what gossip meant in the book the other day. So I'm going to give you two meanings to this, because I always thought gossip meant like maybe you were gossiping about somebody. Because let's face it, we all do that sometimes, or we used to. And I looked it up in the book because that kept coming up when I would do the reading for my Divine Masculine. Gossip card came up like a week or two ago, and then it came up the other day, and I'm like, how does that apply to our relationship? So the book, basically what it said was it's making an assumption about something without knowing the full truth. So it's kind of, I'm like, it could as easily be judgment, being judgmental about somebody before you know the actual truth, and judging somebody negatively before you know all the details. So take that however that resonates. Okay, so that was star one. Let's see what Skittles or sweet sticking points are. Skittles are sweet. Despondent. Let's see, how is that a sticking point? Did you get energy, low energy? This could be a sticking point. Unresponsive, low energy type stuff going on. And I also feel like I want to say missing an opportunity because you were not on your A game. Skittles are sweet. Did that. Nice. Thank you. Can I be? Yes, Amit. Let me get. Well, I'm dealing with a couple of issues. Thank you. Thanks for the message. Clarity was needed. New subscriber. Thank you, Star One. Hello, Cheryl DaCosta. Okay, let's see what Cheryl says. Okay. Hang on, mirror. Let me do Cheryl's here. Confusion. Okay, so there's some sort of confusion that's going to come up this week that's going to be a sticking point for you. Now, and these were flipped over, so I'm just going to show you what these are. Renewal and enlightenment. So you actually got 3 cards, and I'm just take which resonates. Renewal and enlightenment. What was the third card? Confusion. Okay. So this is what's coming. So at this moment in time, you're not clear on something that is coming down your path. You're confused about, maybe you're at a crossroads. There's like a couple of ways you could go, and you're like trying to make the decision. It feels like this week you're going to get your answers if you just pay attention to them. So be on the lookout. Your guides are going to be trying to give you the answers. So don't let that slip by you. Okay, mirror, mirror. You're up next. Amazon deliveries and notification interruptions. Yeah. Oh, wait. Now, apparently I did mirror, mirror. By the way, you gave a message last week and again a couple of weeks ago about children. A few days ago, I got a job in a Woohoo! As I said, the cards are never wrong. See, I love this stuff. Negative energy dissipating. Good. Trying to keep my vibrations up. Yes. Eat better. It'll help. Play music. I'm like, oh, there's all kinds of stuff. Okay, I will pay attention. There's that self-esteem issue coming up again. I'm listening. I don't like being around negativity. Good. Got it. Thank you. Gigi, maybe the self-esteem is just due to your realignment. Yes, that's very possible. Yes, low energy and not on my A game. Okay, yes, I'm holding myself back from doing some stuff. Deep-rooted self-limiting beliefs that I've been digging at. Good. You got to work. You got to pull that stuff up. You got to pull that shit up by the roots. And we all have it. We've all had it from the get-go, thinking we're not good enough, thinking, I'm like, I still have this like little bitty voice, even though I have a crap ton of information that could probably be very valuable to a lot of people. There's this little voice that's also been going on about going, well, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, why would anybody listen to me? Well, there's so many people that know what they're doing besides me. It's like that monkey brain. So I'm trying to keep it shut up. Bring on the signs, synchronicities, and serendipity. Make it clear and so beautiful that I cannot miss them. Exactly. I like that. Okay, did Mirror Energy feel that in you? You already did mine. High Priestess, sports car, or 4x4 manifestations. Gigi, I also struggle with self-esteem, feeling unworthy. Try to raise my vibrations when I'm feeling down. Yes. All right, let me think if there's any. We'll do like last words from the universe here. If I'm like, let's see what cards. I'm running out of juice here, so I'm gonna have to stop before long. How my battery doing? Oh, I got 35%. So if I do these last ones, we're all here to raise each other up and bring that awareness to the light. Places to go, people to see, and great things to accomplish. That's right. See, you guys are all my star students because most of you are here like every week. So obviously, hopefully I'm rubbing off on you. Yep. Okay, let me think. I'm looking at, I think most everybody here is single, right? Or not. All I need is a yes. Or yes or no. Is everybody single here? I think most people are single. Yes, 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 yes. Everybody's probably like, yeah, because if I wasn't single, I'd be with my dude or my chick. Gigi's not single. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do twin flame. No. Okay. Well, let me think about this. I'm thinking about what last group got. Oh, here. Hang on. I'm thinking. I've got all my decks of cards out here. I'm trying to figure out which ones I want to do. Actually, I'm going to do The universe has your back. Nah, well, I thought I have more people that are not. I have more people that are not single, and I know some of the ones that are single on here are not looking. um, so we'll work on that another time. I'm gonna do these as the last card pull, and just put the word universe, type the word universe in so I can keep track of everybody. These will be last calls. Spiritually, no. Yeah. I'm single, but I'm not single. Yeah. So yeah, that's just not gonna do me any good. Okay, let's do universe cards. Skittles are sweet. This will be last call from the universe. Last call from the universe for messages. Last call. Skittles are sweet. Ah! All right. 2 came out. Skittles are sweet. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. And the other one says, my vibes speak louder than my words. You know, it's funny. I have a lot of cards about vibrations and frequency and didn't even know it until the light bulb went off in my head. And it was like, duh. Jennifer Eve, let's see what last call from the universe is. Okay, you got 3, Jennifer. I choose to learn through love. The presence of love will always cast out fear. And I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. Wow. You know, and I'm just thinking, usually when I do my vibration cards, the love card comes out all the time. And because I've had that happen on weekends, it's like, God, the love card just keeps coming out. I don't think we had any love cards that came out tonight. So that was Jennifer Eves. Laura H, you're up next. So let's see what the universe has to say to Laura H. Well, I guess everybody's getting at least 2, if not 3. All right, Laura H. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. And the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. That was Laura H. Mirror, Mirror is up next. So let's see what's going on with Mirror, Mirror. Whoa. 2. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. That's key to raising your vibrations, is getting out that low vibrational, crappy energy, guilt, shame, loathing, anger, fear. We all know it ruins a good day. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. All right, that was Mirror, Mirror. Star One. Let's see what Star One has to say. Hello. Star One. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Okay, joyful presence, same thing as raising your vibrations. You attract support from the universe. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. All right, that was star one. Chantal. Rainbow Love. All right, Rainbow Love, you're up next. Whoa, there's one. All right. So here's two. I am the dreamer of my dream. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. That's for dang sure. So for those of you who are not being authentic, as far as like, if you have a life purpose that you really, really wish you were doing, but you don't do it because you think it's too weird, don't do that. I mean, that's just ruining your life. All right, that would have been Rainbow Love. So we're doing Pierrettes next. Let's see what the universe has to say to Pierrette. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. We just had that come out for somebody else. Let's get one more, at least one more. Oh! I'm going to take this one. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. I think that's when fear crops in, is when we can't see the way and the universe is like, just chill out. We got everything under control, but we like to have our own control and we like to know what's getting ready to happen, and it's very hard sometimes. High Priestess, you're up next. All right, let's see what High Priestess has coming. That one. Well, come back here. Ah, too many. There we go. Two. True healing occurs when I give my... Dang, and now that one's coming out all the time. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. And then when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. That was High Priestess. I just realized none of the Judys are here tonight. This is Chantal's. Too many. Chantal. There's one. I am the dreamer of my dream. That's one. Let's see what else is going on. There we go. Oop. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking in the energy of love. Okay, that was Chantal, Laura H. We did universe. Gigi, this is Gigi's. Oh, God. Hope is the conduit for miracles. This is Gigi. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. Gigi, are you like, man, you must be going through a rough spell here. Or at least that's what the cards are all saying. Okay, M2 lock. Here is yours. M2 a lock. M2 lock, you got 4. I'm taking them. I don't normally do all that many, but I felt like that needed all came out together. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. There's some new cards I've never seen. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. Okay, that was M2 lock. Okay, we got that. Hello, blah. Blah. Very good messages. You're welcome. Okay, universe. Let's do universe for blah. Somebody needs to tell blah how we do things around here. Also, just FYI, you might want to change that name unless it stands for something. I feel the need to say that. Blah is not a very positive name, and that's not going to get you anything or anywhere in the world. Does anybody else disagree with me or agree with me? Just saying. All right. Because I'll be honest, I'm just having a hard time saying blah. Because that just automatically lowers my vibrations just to say blah. And we all know I don't like to do that. Lord, I can't even get any cards come out. There we go. Blahs. I honor how I want to feel, and the presence of love will always cast out fear. Got it, 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 got it. It's been rough lately, feeling it a big fun, trying to figure out what to clear. Okay, thanks for you're welcome. Sending you love, Blue. Tuning in from the UK. Abigail. Morse. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm about done. Universe wanted me to hear the message about 3 times. I agree. Thanks. Today was the first day my funk has subsided. I'm healing. Oh, wow. Hello. New people type universe. Okay, I agree. Hey, Judy, I just said like 5 minutes ago, I'm like, none of my Judys are here. Judy. All right, did we just start? Hell no, we didn't just start. I'm about ready to quit. I will pull universe cards for whoever else is on, but my battery is not going to last much longer. Oh, okay. This is what the universe has to say to me. I'm running out of juice in my body and my phone. This starts at 7 o'clock. So I've been on here for an hour and 48 minutes. So if you're in the States, it starts at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And all right, these are my cards. This is what the universe says to me. The universe has my back. Thank you. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Well, I guess I know what that means. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Goodness, 1:47 a.m. though, right? You're like, it's like in the middle of the night for you guys, isn't it? All I do, yes, Abigail, this is your, oh, there's one. Okay, this is your, yep, okay. This is what the universe says, Abigail. I honor how I want to feel. And if you're, I don't recognize your name, so I'm guessing you're new to the channel. My channel is all about raising vibrations, what to do to raise your vibrations, everything you need to remove from your life that lowers your vibrations, and everything that we can do in order to manifest the life that we want. My fearless freedom lights up the world, and the presence of love will always cast out fear. True. Card for Blue. Okay. Blue, yes, Blue. Here we go, Blue. Yes. Blue got a phone call because she had sent me a text in the middle of this, and I was like, I could see it pop up, and so I knew what had happened. Blue. This is Jennifer Coretti. She just had a birthday the other day too. Everybody wish Jennifer a happy birthday. This is Blue Butterfly. What? It was 2 days ago, I think, or maybe yesterday. I remember sending her a text message. All right, let's see what the universe says for your birthday. 3 things. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Oneness is my true nature, and when I am in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. You're welcome, Abigail. The 29th. Okay. All right. Well, I was like 3 days. Okay. So 3 days ago. I knew it was like sometime in the last few days. Yes. Well, yeah. I know her as Jennifer, but my cousin Jennifer's usually on here. So if they're both on here at the same time, I call Jennifer Eve Jennifer and Blue Blue, even though they're both Jennifers. So I think, have I caught up with everybody? Did I know I had a couple of new people that came on there at the end. Oh, Judy, did I do universe cards for Judy? See, I've already forgotten. I'm getting tired. That's why I'm like going, I'm running out of juice, guys. You missed the whole thing about me being up in the middle of the night, both last 2 nights. So I'm like, I'm starting to feel it. No, I didn't Jew. Okay. Yes, I can tell. I'm like, I'm starting to crash and burn. All right, Judy, this is your universe card. I heard someone said I didn't do you, so if I did, then you're getting more. And I'm also losing my voice. I can hear it getting squawky. But I also want to say, I've lost like 4 pounds since I started eating basically fruits, vegetables, and nuts, and that is it. And it's just like coming off because I'm not eating any crap food. So that's a benefit from, 444. Let me get some more for Judy. Yeah, because my jeans, I do not want to go out and buy new jeans. So I need to get I need to get some more off to get into the jeans before it gets cold out. I got like a month. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. This is Judy's. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted, and my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. I totally believe that. It's going to happen fast like that. Yeah, I've also lost 3 eating more vibrational foods, less meat. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and I got to tell you, this is like my favorite dessert in the whole wide world. Does anybody know what coconut cream is in the can? Like you get it like the Asian aisle, Thai brand, THAI or something. Coconut cream, not coconut milk. And it's like really thick. It looks like whipped cream. And you can dump out the liquid out of it. And I stir in some like unsweetened coconut because I personally love coconut. That, and I have some granola that I get from Whole Foods, the best granola. This is like the only sugar that I really eat these days, and it's blueberry almond granola that only Whole Foods has. And then maybe like some nuts on top of it. That's like the dessert. That's the one sweet thing other than, I guess, if you say fruit. But I'm like, I'm like not hungry all the time like I used to be, and I'm surprised. But I also feel like a lot of the anxiety that I had for the last 2 years that just made me want to eat because I was just like undercurrent of nervous underneath has also dissipated. So there's a lot of, it seems like, so maybe that anxiety that was bringing my vibrations down, that seems like that has gone away. So there's a lot of stuff. Yeah. I'm not eating my feelings. So I don't know what's going on. Yes, I had butter chicken last night. If you have a Sprouts in town, we don't have Sprouts. I am getting the 365 brand that Whole Foods has. Um, I'm not drinking coffee or tea or anything like that anymore. It's like water, except for my Amazing Grass. You guys heard me talking about that 2 or 3 weeks ago. I still drink my watermelon flavored Amazing Grass in the mornings. That's the caffeine jolt that I have in the morning because it's got like maca root or something in it. That, and then I'm doing like an Amazing Grass protein shake with some extra like peanut butter powdered peanut butter in it with a banana. And so I was getting kind of different fruits and messing around with that. And I've been completely shocked that it seems to be working. And I've quit eating all of the Lily's chocolate. See, Lily's chocolate was an addiction for me really bad. I used to eat a lot. I mean, I might as well smoked for as much money as I spent on that stuff. I just can't separate from coffee and tea, but I know it messes with, yeah. That's why I stopped. It was like my bank account depends on me getting my energy back. And so, because I couldn't drink coffee without that sugar-free sweetener in it, I was like, they both got to go. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm hungover the next morning like I was. So, by the way, Jennifer Eve, did you say last year or last week that you were trying to quit smoking? How is that going, my love? One week. So you haven't smoked for a week? Seriously? How's it going? Yay! Yeah, when you think about things that you put into your body that are lowering your vibrations, frequency, energy levels, and moods, and that the only way that you're going to be able to bring in the stuff that you want to bring in, and you realize that that is lowering things, it gives you, for me, it gave me a whole new perspective of why I don't want to do that anymore. It was like the light bulb went off and I was like going, oh my God, you know, I'm always going to be running into a roadblock because my vibrations are always going to be out of whack if I continue doing that. And when that light bulb went off, it was kind of like, you know, I mean, we always hear that we need to eat better because our bodies need blah, 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 blah. But when you think about it in a spiritual manifestation, blocking your abundance type of way, it's like, oh, hell yeah, man, I want to get that shit out of my system ASAP. Good. You know what? It kind of like when I went on that diet a couple of years ago, it was like I had a different reason for why I needed to lose weight. And it was because I didn't want to have some of the same stuff that was going on with my family. So I was like on a mission. And when you change the reason and the perspective of why you want to treat your body better, you know, it seems to be easier. It's like the motivation is different. And so whatever. So anyhow, yes, less toxic, man, less anxiety. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'm so excited. So, okay, well, we're at 2 hours and I'm at 23%, which means it's going to start going out here in a minute. So, any last words from anybody that they want to say before I head out? Thank you again so much for joining me, being part of my Sunday night team, part of my tribe. Yes. Have a beautiful week, everybody. Yes, everybody who's in the States, happy Labor Day tomorrow. Hopefully, you don't have to work. I am going to work, but as I want. Thanks. You're welcome. I love everybody. Mwah! You're welcome. That's my job. Now everybody go out and raise other people's vibrations. That's your job. Heal, help other people heal, and raise the vibrations of the earth. Bye.